They told me boys don't cry or play with Barbies. So my whole life I've tried my hardest to be the man that they wanted me to be.
Fluff Week Milestones Domestic Fluff. Tsukiyamakagehinayachi. Tadashi was tired. Really tired. He was working in the office from dawn till dusk because of a bug that deleted all the work for the whole week. He cringed as he picked up his phone and saw all 47 missed calls from his significant others. He pressed call back on Kei since that one had the highest number of calls. Hey.
Tadashi, I swear if you're overworking again.
Haha. Bug deleted all files. All of us had to stay and work till now. Dashi, it's 11 p.m. Hey, Shaw. Yeah, sorry.
I'm coming to get you, stay put.
Yes, babe, calm down. Gucci, I thought we talked about telling when we would be late. Sorry, princess. We had until 12 tonight and we didn't think we'd make it. A small smile played on Tadashi's lips as he remembered how fuzzy his lovers were even when one of them were overworking themselves. At least it's all better now? Yeah, all better. I'll be home in about an hour, I guess.
Reckless. And I thought that was only Shoyo and Tobio. Shoyo went with Tobio, by the way.
You shouldn't forget to tell us when you're out late, Tadashi. You know how we are. Worrywarts, all of you. I'm so tired. Sorry for ruining tomorrow's plans, guys.
Don't worry. We can just stay in.
Text us when you'll see Toby and Sho, okay? Okay. Bye, Kay. Bye, princess. The call ended short and Tadashi went down to the lobby to wait for his two boyfriends. He seemed to doze off because the next thing he knew, Shoyo was softly shaking his shoulder, his briefcase already with Tobio, and both of them looking at him softly. Hi. Rough day? Very. Come on, let's get you home. Thanks for picking me up, you two. No worries. Shoyo helped him up and gave him that ever-brilliant smile. You usually do this for us. Now it's time for us to repay our responsible boyfriend.
Right. You always fret whenever we get overworked.
Tadashi hummed a response, remembering all the times he had to pick up each of his lovers on different nights. Kei was first of the bunch, his colleagues dragging him to the nearest izakaya after a week long of work at the museum, despite the blonde's disagreement. His colleagues had called him dead in the night after Kei had drunk himself silly, but even then his co-workers were weirded out since his contacts had Princess, Baby, Love, King, so they settled for Love since they thought Princess and Baby were their kids. The faces of Kei's co-workers were amusing, much more when Yachi popped out and Kei hugged her and called her princess. The second was Shoya. During off-season, all the Musubi generation of monsters, yes, even Sakusa, played around and pranked each other in Bokuto's residence. Let's just say Akashi wasn't happy at all when he got home and promptly kicked out the team after he saw the mess they turned the kitchen to. He and Kei had to let the others ride with them to go home while Bokuto was left outside his doorstep asking Akashi for forgiveness. Apparently, Tadashi couldn't help but giggle at the memory. What are you giggling about? Just that time I had to drive to Bokuto's and pick you up after Akashi-san kicked you out. Tadashi, that was the worst! Bokuto-san nearly had to sleep outside his bed since Akashi-san was really pissed. Yep, it was very funny to drive away and hear Bokuto-san call out to Akashi-san just to let him in his own residence. We're home. You guys okay back there? Just remembered something funny.
Please don't tell me it's that time you had to pick me up from a club.
I almost forgot about that. That was comedy. I still remember when you called us all flustered. Tobio chuckled and helped them out, letting Tadashi lean on him as he walked to the front door. Tobio's story was a very funny one. Imagine a 23-year-old Tobio frazzled at the end of the line on a phone call because Ushijima invited them to a strip club. Apparently, Ushijima was pranked by Tendu and he too was disgruntled by the prank, even went as far as ignoring Tendu for a week in retaliation. Shoyo went with him then, laughing at the idlers who were all red in the face and flustered over the sudden appearance of half-naked women. Kei was at the genkan, pulling Tadashi into a hug and kissing his forehead while Hitoka helped his shoes off.
You didn't have to, princess.
Shush, you're welcome, love.
Okay. Suki, you gonna carry me up? Maybe.
Please? Kei smiled at him before turning around and lending him his back. Tadashi gratefully climbed on him and then they were on to the bedroom. Lastly, Hitoka had the normal story as to why she had to be picked up. The rain fell on that calm night and just when Hitoka forgot to bring an umbrella too, so she called Tadashi and was surprised when Tobio and Kei came with him, hugging her when they met. It made her worry what her co-workers thought about her after, but they too had polyamorous relationships, so they accepted it easily. Before Tadashi even knew it, he was in his pajamas and carried to bed by Tobio now.
Bath? You can skip it, you're very tired.
We'll wake you up tomorrow for breakfast.
That I will be cooking because we know these three would kill us with food.
Still so rude after 10 years,
It is what it is, princess.
10 years of you four. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it was like yesterday when you just follow Kei around and stop him from killing me and Toby. But then Kei's first boyfriends were you and Toby.
That shocked me the most too since me and Hitoka just got together. We shall not talk about 10 years ago. My past self would kill himself if he knew how me and Kei ended up.
Agreed, he kept calling you king. Very sus.
We should really go to sleep.
Kei's embarrassed, you three. As he should. Tadashi couldn't help the yawn that escaped as they all got under the covers. They bid goodnight to each other and slept soundly as they waited for tomorrow. 10 years of their relationship and still going strong. And